2, 1, go!
Versus Cartoon Cat. So this mod is a thing. It's pretty good. It's got some really good art. The music is a mixed bag. Got some decent charting. Overall, I think this mod is just pretty. It's decent. It's a pretty mixed bag, but it's decent. I still like it. But the reason I'm covering this one today is because it has some incredibly high highs that I really do want to talk about. But that said, the lows of this mod are still extremely low. And I'll be as respectful as possible when I say this. This mod is definitely the weakest one I've covered on the channel up to this point. But I don't know, I think that just makes the mod more enjoyable, to be honest. I always enjoy mixed bags, because it's just more fun to go through them than, like, consistently amazing or especially consistently bad mods. So, yeah. We're doing Cartoon Cat today. We've got 17 songs to go over. I'm not ranking Santa Me Dollar, because it's just a cover. If you want to know what I think of it, it'd be, like, bottom 3. I don't like it. And, yeah. So let's just get into this, why don't we? Starting with number 17, and...
3, 2, 1, go!
Last place is Distant Alarm. Ugh! I hate this one. A lie, this one is awful. Okay, so this is a collab with the mod known as Funkin' Physics. I like Funkin' Physics. It's very charming, albeit not the best mod, but it surely can do better than this because, oh my god, this is really, really bad. To start off with, the instrumental is so... nothing? It keeps shifting with completely new instruments like every other turn, and I don't like that. As well as the like beats they use for Siren Head and Weeping God's phase being really unimpactful and frankly put kind of annoying. I hate it. It sounds so awkward. And the vocals aren't very good either. Weeping God's chromatic is genuinely awful. He's so loud. It sounds like he's speaking through an old radio, and it's awful. Siren Head is probably the biggest redeeming factor of this song. He sounds pretty good whenever he does sing, and his melodies aren't that bad either. But that's really the only positive I can give this song. This little break with Terry, I think, and Cartoon Cat. It's not very good. Terry sounds awful. The melodies are all really choppy, and it just doesn't sound good. They have this weird effect put over both of their voices that makes them sound like they're talking through a radio filter, like Weeping God, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't sound good. And then we cut back to these two, and it's just more of the same, except more intense, and there's another issue I haven't brought up, which is the mixing. This song is mixed so awkwardly. God, everything feels like it's too loud, but also at points the vocals are too quiet. But then, like, half a second later, they're too loud again, and Distant Alarm is awful. I hate this song so much. It's hard for me to even say why I hate it. It is just that confusingly awful to me. I'm gonna go over the limit and talk about this song more, because I need to. This song is so weird, because why does it sound like this? It sounds like it's trying to go for, like, a goofy, spooky feeling, but it just doesn't work. It just doesn't achieve what it's going for. It doesn't have enough of the spook. It sounds like it's trying to be spooky and techno, and they don't mesh. They don't. And it just does not work. If I had to give any positive aside from Siren Head in this song, I guess the instrumental during the shift from the Siren Head phase to Cartoon Cat, I guess that part sounds actually pretty good, but that it's still not great. This song is just really awful. I feel like a good way to fix it would be to streamline it more, maybe make it just a full song between... Maybe just a full song between either Siren Head and Weeping God, or a full song between Cartoon Cat and Corruptus, and I feel like the song could be a lot better, because the way it shifts is way too jarring to work. The mixing is so awful. The vocal melodies are all so stuttery and awkward. It's just... God, this song is awful. I hate Distant Alarm so much. Good on you if you like it, but this is just not it for me, Chief. The Fetic King acts as some sort of living computer virus. He makes his way through the digital realm looking for a suitable device to infect and manifest from. Once he manages to infect a device, it is already too late, as he will slowly destroy from the inside and eventually manifest into the physical world. So far, there is no known way to prevent or remove him from an infected device without destroying it entirely. The first thing the Fetic King does when he accesses the device is to corrupt the device by making multiple versions of a picture titled kingbirth.jpg, which is an eerie photo of the king. When the file is reverse image searched on the internet, you will be met with ominous images, like the image guesser suggesting that the image is called "The Fetic King is coming soon." After a while, the files get worse, applying a chromatic aberration effect to the ever-multiplying pictures, and eventually a picture where the Fetic King is looking directly at the camera. After a while, the infected device will get an error message which shows the words, "All who dare profane the Fetic King shall take his place," multiple times, with some other words like "he is coming now" and "he will be here soon" having a chance of appearing. The latter can also come up via converting the image into a .txt file. Eventually, he will kill his victim after some time of destroying the computer. It is unknown whether this actually occurs, but it is implied to not be too long after the device gets infected. What is also not known is if the Fetic King kills either by exiting the device and attacking the person directly, or use the device itself to somehow kill them. He first appeared when the victim said that a picture was constantly duplicating on his computer. When he shared the image asking for help, the image started to multiply across the internet. It is implied that the creature is a man-eating monster that takes the form of a computer virus. Attempting to play a video game while the Fetic King is still in the PC will be met with inevitable amount of game glitches, rendering it unplayable. Now, when you hear what I just read to you, what would you imagine a song for this guy should sound like? You'd probably imagine something incredibly eerie, right? Or at the very least, an eerie intensity. Something trying to be somewhat scary, right? Well, no matter what you're thinking of, I bet you're probably not thinking of this. Oh, King's Birth, my favorite! Okay, so I like Distant Alarm less, hence why it's lower than this song. But this song makes me so much angrier because this just fails at being a Fetic King song. What I read you earlier is the fandom wiki description for this guy, and this song does not fit that at all, and it just infuriates me. This guy should not have a generic rock song with the most boring melodies ever. He should not. He should have an eerie song with him trying to overpower you, like, try to go for something Mind's Eye Squared, where it has to, like, overpower you with either the instrumental or the vocals. It's trying to make you confused and overwhelmed. Not this. God, this song is just not even very good when you separate it from Fetic King either. The melodies are extremely flat and forgettable. The instrumental is very empty. The guitar doesn't sound very good. The drums are they lack impact. And my god, these chromatics are not good. Fetic King sounds bored throughout this song. He doesn't sound at all like how he probably should sound. And Boyfriend sounds so soft and mushy. I hate it. This song is so bad. King's Birth is just awful. It fails at being a Fetic King song. It makes me upset. And guess what? We're not even done with these kind of songs yet, because up next we've got another song that fails.
3, 2, 1, go!
Intruder Detected. Initiating protocol.
Wow. Siren Head really got the short end of the stick in this mod, didn't he? This is an F tier. This is the start of the 3 D tiers I have, but this song also fails at being a Siren Head song this time. This just is not the tone the song should be going for. It's a very chill song for Siren Head, and that just does not work. That is not what this song should have been. The song should have been really intense, like maybe a chase between Boyfriend and Siren Head. And thankfully, according to the teasers we've gotten for the remaster of the song coming in commercial break, that seems to be exactly what they're doing. They're making it way more intense, and a lot better from what I've heard. But for right now, this tone just is not it. The mixing is fine overall, no issues here, except Boyfriend has this weird filter over his voice that has like an evil sounding bit to it, like an underlying more deep version of the melody he's singing with all of his notes, and I don't like that. I don't know why that's there, and it doesn't sound good, especially paired with this extremely soft Boyfriend chromatic that just should not be in this song. It should feel like stock Boyfriend would work way better here. I love how this part happens and literally nothing comes of it. He just does this for no reason. He already caught them. There's no reason for it. God. Thank you, Cartoon Cat. You're so cool. This just loves taking some of the coolest Trevor Henderson creatures and just giving them really underwhelming songs, doesn't it? I will say I like Siren Head's chromatic a lot. It's very fitting. And the melodies in a vacuum are not bad at all. As a chill song, this is fine. But as a Siren Head song and the finale to Week 2, this song really does fail at delivering, if you get what I mean.
3, 2, 1, go!
Goink. It's a song that exists. I don't really have strong feelings on this one, so I'll keep it brief. The only thing really keeping this one this low is the fact that the mixing makes me nauseous. The way the chromatics keep fading in and out and in and out and in and out throughout the entire song just makes me feel sick. I hate it. It's a shame too, because the song with proper mixing could actually be really good. I really like how Girlfriend sounds, and the pig doesn't actually sound too bad. I actually think he sounds pretty good for the most part. The song has all the makings of being really good. Although, I will say the melodies are pretty forgettable. Yeah, the song is very unspecial, I guess I could say. There's not very much here that's worth going back to. As well as the issue with the mixing, like I said. God, it just makes me dizzy. I hate it. Yeah, I don't have much to say about Goink. It's just a fairly mediocre song that I don't have strong opinions on one way or the other.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, Patron Sage is a tricky one, because, like Goink, this one has all of the makings of a really damn good song, but it just fails to execute a lot of those. For starters, I think it should have kept the tone that the piano had in the opening. That was so cool and mysterious and intimidating, And then they threw all of that away with the kick and the lamb's chromatic and the intensity, and it just all went down the drain. And I don't like that. It has so much wasted potential, because for a creature like the lamb, you should be going for a more atmospheric and creepy song like that. But they didn't, and it makes me sad. But aside from that, the song is not great. For starters, the instrumental is kind of really It doesn't do much special. Like, it's got heavy beats and slight synthwave elements, but that's about all the songs got. And that's just doesn't deliver. It doesn't work very well. Again, I feel like I should have kept what it had in the opening. I feel like it would have been a much better song that way. And then there's the vocals, which upset me personally. For one thing, I will say I like how the lamb sounds like a struggling human, or like a human straining to speak. I actually really like that. That's actually really cool. Why the fuck does Boyfriend sound like that? This is one of the worst Boyfriend chromatics I've ever heard. Because it deadass just does not sound like him. I cannot see this as a Boyfriend chromatic. This just is not him. And I hate it. Sure, it sounds... It doesn't really sound that good, but also... It just upsets me, because I feel like with any actual Boyfriend chromatic, he would sound really good in this song. And... Patron Satan has the makings of a good song, but also it's so far away from what it should be that it hurts.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is a song, alright. This is the only C tier I have for this mod. And that's because I don't know what to say about it. Turnaround is a song that does indeed exist. It has melodies that I can audibly hear. Boyfriend makes sound. The man with the upside down face definitely has a chromatic. If I had to say something about this song, I guess I could say I like how it tries to stick to its tone. It tries to have this unsettling, uncanny feeling to it, which I can appreciate that it actually tries and sticks to it. I like that. Good on you, Turnaround. My biggest issue with the song is the fact that the mixing sucks. The man with the upside down face is way too loud, and Boyfriend is way too quiet. As well as none of these melodies really sticking to me that much. I find the song very forgettable. Like, it's just... There's no really substance to it. They don't really do anything special with this song. It's just... there. I don't like the tone shift either during this part. I don't like... It sticks to the original tone, but it gets more intense, and I don't like it. It just doesn't... And then it just ditches it entirely. Got this... Turnaround... I don't have any strong opinions on the song. That's why it's in C. It's because I can't formulate an opinion on it. Sometimes I think it actually sounds really good. Like, I actually quite like the man with the upside down face's chromatic sometimes. I think it sounds really cool, and it's actually kind of well-fitting. And Boyfriend sounds okay sometimes, and the instrumental at points it does go in, and on some days for me, those parts that go in don't. This song is very... You either love it or you hate it, depending on what day it is for me, and I just... Today's one of the days where I don't like it, so I'm just gonna put this one in C and move on. Turnaround is very confusing.
3, 2, 1, go!
A song... Yeah, that's all I have to say about Frightfest. This is not the B tiers, but I will be honest and say that this was almost C tier. What's keeping it out of the C tier? This instrumental is so fucking good. Like, One thing you'll notice with me and Frightfest Man songs from here on out is the fact that I really like his instrumentals. This one is so good with the amazing jazzy beat. The trumpets and the saxophone work so well together, as well as the claps along with that bass-like instrument and the plays throughout the entire thing. I love it so much. The vibes are immaculate. Instrumental of Frightfest is so good. I don't like the vocals at all. I think that Frightfest Man is really bad at doing vocals. The way he does vocals is really stretchy sounding. It sounds like, you know how rubber sounds and feels when you pull it farther than it's supposed to go? That's how Frightfest Man's vocals sound. It's hard to explain, but it's just really weird, and I don't like it. They keep sliding all over the place, especially in Frightfest, and I really don't like it. As well as the chromatics in this one just not being the best. I don't know what they did to Cartoon Cat, but he just doesn't sound right here. And Boyfriend just sounds awful. I hate this chromatic. I hate how he slides. I hate how mushy he is. All of his notes just blend together, and it's awful. But the instrumental is really that good that it carries it out of C tier for me. As well as some of the melodies actually bring pretty good. Frightfest isn't a bad song at all, it's just that those vocals are so iffy. They need a lot of work, dude. But if you fix up the vocals, this could very well be an S tier song. It's just not there right now with how the vocals are.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hideout is similar to Frightfest with the fact that okay, again, instrumental is fire. I love this instrumental especially. It's got this nice groove and this mysterious atmosphere to it that I really vibe with. I really fuck with those like siren-like instruments or whatever they're called at the beginning that plays throughout the song. I really love that. I will say I'm not too big on the parts where it slows down, but for a song called Hideout, I feel like it actually works very well, and I actually like it quite a bit. My biggest issue, again, is the vocals. They don't sound very good. I will say they're a lot better than Frightfest's vocals, but I still don't like them very much. Specifically this Boyfriend chromatic, I think it's awful. It's just... I don't even know how to describe this one, it just doesn't really sound good. I will say Luna's chromatic is pretty okay. I'm not the biggest fan of how she sounds when he hits higher notes, but she sounds fine, I guess. And the melodies of the song are solid enough. My biggest issue is the vocals, but another big offense I have is that the fact that the song just doesn't really do that much. That's the only thing keeping it this low, honestly, is the fact that it doesn't try to do more. Because I don't really have any other reason to put it higher, you know? Hideout's a good song, just very simple and very much casual listen. Oh, and the ending fucking sucks.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hidden Truths is a song that I see a lot of hate for, and I get it, but this is definitely a very divisive song. It's very messy and muddled, it's got a lot of very blatant issues, the melodies are all really clunky, but honestly, I really dig it. I don't even really know why, I just honestly quite like this one. Bridgeworm's chromatic is actually pretty good in my opinion. I think it sounds really, like, creepy, honestly. Well, as creepy as an FNF mod can sound. Boyfriend sounds pretty good when you can hear him, and overall the song is just pretty nice, for me at least. Again, the melodies are a bit clunky, and the instrumental is kinda muddled and not the best. This song as a whole I could describe as just being really muddled, but I think that might be why I like this one. Because I feel like it suits the Bridgeworm really well, being all, like, creepy and distorted and stuff like that. I just really like it. I completely get why people wouldn't like this song. Trust me, I completely get it, but for me, Hidden Truths ain't a bad one at all. I actually really like Hidden Truths. For what it is, at least.
3, 2, 1, go!
Cartoon Jam. It's a jam, what can I say? It says it in the name. God, this one is cool. For starters, I'm just gonna get this off the bat. I haven't heard what this is remixing. I know it's based off an animation with where they put this cartoon cat in a Steven Universe song or something, but I haven't heard it, so this is just an outsider's view, but I think this one sounds really, really cool. For starters, I love how Boyfriend sounds in this song. He sounds so good. Again, Sakura is just the master of using Boyfriend. The way he slides is so satisfying to my ears, and I love it. I especially love the effects applied to him. It makes him sound so, like, crystally, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. He just sounds really cool. Cartoon Cat also sounds really cool in this song. I will say he sounds a bit choppy sometimes, especially with somewhat faster melodies, but I really like his chromatic. I think it's really unique and cool. I think it's great. The melodies in the song are all super catchy, and I really dig with this instrumental. It's got this amazing use of piano and just wind chimes that Sakura is known for. God, Cartoon Jam is just great. I love this one. The only reason it's not higher is because, again, I feel like the Cartoon Cat's chromatic can be a bit choppy at times, but as is right now, this song is awesome. Dude, this one is such a vibe. I love Aquinophobia. This one is great. I gotta say, this first half is spectacular. I love Longhorse's chromatic. He sounds so ghostly, and it fits amazingly for a horse, but it's weird, but it works. Boyfriend sounds oddly great with this custom chromatic. I usually don't like how this one sounds, but in this song specifically, he sounds really, really good. I love the slides and duets these two have. They work together so well. And the instrumental is so nice and groovy, dude. I love it. Everything here harmonizes amazingly. I love how the instrumental gives off this vibe of an old-timey song being played through a record player. It sounds great. So why isn't it any higher? Well, the second half, it takes the song from being phenomenal and to just being kind of really good. Because I think it's a significant step down. Boyfriend's chromatic still sounds pretty good, but I will say it sounds significantly worse than it does in the first half. I think it just pairs worse with the instrumental, which loses all of the, like, coziness it had for this more demonic and threatening tone, which it works, but also I'm not the biggest fan of how it sounds. It's still a good half. The melodies are really good, and the tone is done amazingly. But I just feel like sound-wise, it could be a bit stronger. I feel like maybe Boyfriend's Chromatic could have a bit more impact, I think, maybe. I don't know. Aquinophobia is a great song. I just think the second half could be stronger. Or maybe make the first half longer, because it feels pretty short compared to the second half.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Hey, shout out to this guy. I don't know why, but he did something, so shout out to him, I guess. God, what an amazing song, dude. Tungsten is so good. Like, genuinely, I am shocked at how much fun this one is. For starters, the chromatics here are actually really shockingly good. Cartoon Cat sounds kinda odd. I feel like, I'm pretty sure this is his old chromatic from V1 of the mod, but I think it actually works really well here. He has some really good slides. It works really well with the bouncy and swingy melodies. The echo on his voice makes him sound really supernatural, but I feel like it works here. Because he very much sticks out amongst his crowd, and I really like it. Boyfriend's Chromatic also sounds great with the slides here. Overall, and the vocals, well, not the vocals, the melodies, they're all so catchy. They have this great swing feel to them, which is shocking that this is one of the swing songs I actually ended up liking. God, I just really like how the vocals sound on the song. And then the instrumental, dude, it's got this amazing, like, jazz feel. I love this, the clapping and snapping being alternated between how the song alternates between clapping and snapping throughout the entire length of the song. God, I love it so much. And the piano and trumpets and everything working together during the most intense, for lack of a better term, parts of the song. And God, it is so good sounding. This song is so nice. And it all flows together amazingly well. God, Tune Swing is just a great song. I don't have much else to say. Just really good job, Brainer Man.
Three, two, one, go!
This song is so fucking stupid, and I love it so much. This one has always been one of my favorites of the mod, and I swear, this one is really that good. For starters, it makes me uncomfortable in the BBG way, where it's a good thing, but it still makes me uncomfortable. Cartoon Cat's chromatic here is really weird. It sounds like he has something stuck in his throat, or like he's got a stuffy nose or something, and it's so odd, but I think it works really well with the melodies in this song. It's a nice pairing with Boyfriend, who's way higher pitch in the song than he usually is, considering, fucking look at it. And God, the melodies here are all really good too. Boyfriend especially has some amazing slides and melodies in the song. They're all so good. I will say my biggest issue is probably the pauses, because there's like 3 of them. They're not too big of an issue. I still like how they sound, but also it just makes the pacing of the song a little bit awkward. But when everything combines this smoothly, like, aside from that, I don't really care that much, because it just sounds that good. Oh, Near Instrumental is godly. I love how the snaps are implemented into the more intense-sounding beats. And God, this ending, dude! Like, it's so unnecessarily good, combining this Cartoon Cat chromatic with the normal one, and it sounds sick. God, Curse Cat is just a really weird but fantastic song. I love this one.
Three, two, one, go!
Evil Eye. God, this one is so cool, dude. God, I love the vibe of this one. It feels so sinister and just evil. Honestly, that's just the best descriptor I have for this one. It feels sinister. For starters, I love Leo Vincible's chromatic. He has my favorite chromatic in the mod, bar none. It sounds so sick and savage. I love it. Boyfriend sounds really great in the song as well. I love the filter put over his voice. And his high notes he hits occasionally are heavenly. The melodies in this song are all super catchy. I love the one where the trumpets play as well. It's just so good, dude. I just love this song. The instrumental is also so nice and just energetic the entire way through. It's got this great sense of intensity and like a really good showdown. I really love it. Evil Eye is a very simple song. I will say if I had an issue with the song, the pacing is a bit off. The song is fairly one note and doesn't really ever go anywhere. And that's probably the one thing keeping it down from the other three for me, because if it like changed up for even just a little bit, like when it goes all evil with the red eyes and stuff, this would easily be like number 2 or maybe even number 1. But as is right now, I feel like it's just a tad bit weaker than the other 3 above it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Reruns. I mean, yeah, like this is just kind of obvious. This song's, it's really popular for a reason. It's really that good. God, I love this one. The instrumental is so upbeat and just fantastic. This is a fantastic evolution of everything Frightfest did right. The melodies are all super good. Boyfriend sounds amazing throughout this entire song. And Cartoon Cat, for the most part, it does sound really, really great. I especially love this part. He sounds so fucking angry. God, it's so cool. And it just leads into this... It's just really good. I don't really have much to say about Reruns. Everything that to be said about it has been said already. I guess I could say I don't really like this part with Cartoon Cat's vocals. They move a bit too fast for him sometimes. But that doesn't make the song bad at all. It still sounds great most of the time. Yeah, I don't have much to say. The song really is as good as people say it is. And everything has just already been said. It's Reruns. It just is that good.
3, 2, 1, go!
Bet y'all expected this to be number 1, didn't you? That's All Folks is such an amazing song that I don't even know where to start. But I guess I'll start with Cartoon Cat's face, which, oh my god! This is one of my favorite phases in any FNF song. The way it throws you into chaos, and it's like whiplash, and I love it so much. It sounds so sick. This is the best Cartoon Cat sounds in the mod by a landslide. I love how Boyfriend sounds here as well. He sounds super scared with his with the vibrato on his long notes, as well as it being on an occasional on his short notes too. God, it sounds so cool. The melodies are also addicting to me. I love them. The song feels like the world is fucking ending, which is rare for a song like this, and I'm shocked they managed to pull it off as flawlessly as they did. Everything is just thrown at you. The entire song is just overwhelming with stuff going on, and I love that about it so much. You can tell that they really went all out with this one. If I had any criticism for the first phase, which I don't really, I guess I could say it's a bit too short. I feel like it would have been better if it got to like settle in a little bit more before going to Cartoon Dog's phase, but I don't know, it's still amazing as is. God. Honestly, though, I do wish that it was a little bit more intense with the... Maybe make the instrumental a bit louder, make it overpower the vocals just a little bit, but I don't know, that's maybe just a me thing. Cartoon Dog's phase is great, dude. I love his chromatic. It's just the deeper version of Cartoon Cat's chromatic, but it works really well for the type of character he is, and I really like it still. And the melodies here are all so catchy. God, I'm having trouble thinking of what to say for the song. It's just that good. I guess I could say that... I don't know. That's All Folks is such a chaotic song that you kind of have to talk about everything at once to really get the full picture. The way the instrumental and the vocals harmonize here as they both speed up and get faster and faster and more intense with each other is superb. I love... And then Cartoon Dog's phase is over, and then we get a really good fake out into this phase. I'm not the biggest fan of this last phase, I'll be real. It's probably what's keeping the song from #1. I don't care for Cartoon Boyfriend's chromatic that much, as well as some of the melodies here being kinda eh. They're not my favorite thing in the world, it definitely feels a lot calmer compared to the other two phases, which I don't like. But I will say it is still good. A lot of the melodies do still work very well, and the instrumental, while being way calmer and less exciting, I guess they're fine enough. I really like the tune phase. It makes the whole thing feel like it's falling apart. Like it's just trying to figure out the song's just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on and testing out anything to try and make things normal again. I really like that. The song is really good, but also the boyfriend phase just drags the rest of it down for me. Because it could be as good as the rest of the song, but the chromatics isn't that good, and the melodies don't mess with the instrumental that well, and the instrumental is way less intense, and they've fumbled the bag a bit at the end, but overall, That's All Folks is still an amazing song. It's #2 for a reason. It really is that good. It just has a few things keeping it from being #1.
Three, two, one, go!
Mucipula. My favorite from Cartoon Cat, and it's not really close. I've always had a bit of a soft spot for this one. When I saw that there was a Wednesday's Infidelity collab in this mod, I freaked out, because I love Wednesday's Infidelity. That's not why this is #1, but I think it's an addition to it. This song is so unique, in the sense that it's somber. It feels like two people reminiscing on the days they've lost. Cheddar's chromatic sounds amazing here. His high notes and low notes both sound amazing. Makes him sound both sad and panicked and in pain when it needs to. Cartoon Cat is a very close second here for how he sounds in this mod. I love how his high notes sound, and the slides sound painful. They both sound like they're in anguish while being tormented by a false god that controls them both. The black sun in the background while they both sing their hearts out to each other over the things they've lost and their never-ending torment for their future. God, it sounds so cool. The emotion in this song is fucking strong. I love it. The instrumental is also fantastic. I love the use of the piano. I love the way the drums are used. It's just fantastic. The way everything meshes together makes for a really nostalgic feeling song for me that I really like, and one that I'm able to connect with on an emotional level. Mucipula is an odd choice for number 1, I know, especially compared to songs like That's All Folks and Reruns, but I don't care. The song is really special to me. I don't have much to say about it anymore. I got out what I needed, but wow, man. Mucipula is just amazing. I love this song, and I hope that I was able to make some of y'all... I hope I can make some of y'all give this song another chance if you don't like it as much as the others of this OST. Because it really is just that good. And that was versus Cartoon Cat.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is a weird one. Evil Eye Old Thought Jason is my actual favorite song in versus Cartoon Cat. I got you, didn't I? So, the song is a bit of a weird one to talk about, because I'm not even sure if it's actually an old version of the song or not. I have no doubt the first 2 minutes and like 30 seconds are old, but after that, I don't even know if this is old or not. So for starters, I gotta say, I unironically do enjoy this older version of the first section of Evil Eye more than the new one. I love how heavy the beats are. This song does a great job at feeling like a watered down version of the actual Evil Eye, and I really respect it for that. They sell the part amazingly. Leo Invincible's chromatic is just as good without the effects. Hell, I'd say it's actually even better. He sounds like he's peeking the mic, and I actually really like it for some reason. Like, it sounds like he's trying to escape the game in parts of the song, but we're not quite there yet. Boyfriend sounds pretty good, albeit he could be a bit louder, but for being an old version, I'll let it slide. He sounds perfectly fine in this song. And overall, this is just a slightly stronger version of the base Evil Eye for me. This first section, at least. I like the addition of church bells. I can't hear them in the new version, but if they are there, then wowzers. I think it sounds really cool in the song, gives it a really nice foreboding feel. So overall, you would think this would not be first, right? This would just be like slightly above regular Evil Eye. Because it is just a slightly better version of that, right? Well, I love how off it feels. Given how this shows up and demands that you play it, and you have literally no other choice. I love how off it feels that this song just doesn't feel right. It feels like it shouldn't be here, because it really shouldn't. It feels like a glitch in the system. Which is exactly what it is when you realize the timer keeps going. The song repeats itself. It's just a loop of what happens at the start of the Evil Eye Old. It loops itself. It's feeling really off now. I'm pretty sure by now people would get the gist that this is a fake out or something, or that the timer just bugged. But I don't know. I feel like for me it just adds more into the unsettling nature of it, that it's broken. And the way it just repeats itself like nothing is wrong, I love that. This song is just really cool as of right now, but not really first material. So, I really like everything about this first section, right? This high note, with him singing longer than he usually does, leading into this part, where it gets louder and louder, and everything falls apart. Everything starts to go wrong here. You are forced to look at it. The icons are gone, and Boyfriend's face is missing. The timer is bugged. The melodies are new, and the key changes. But it's not the climatic final part of the song, no. It's just a repeat of what happened earlier, but in a different key, and it just keeps changing keys, and it keeps getting lower and lower. And I love that. It sounds like the song is deactivating, and it's so fucking cool. The song, lore-wise, apparently supposed to be, like, related to Luna and her story and how she came across the normal cartoon cat. And apparently this guy is supposed to be, like, Satan or something, from what I've heard. And I think this song sells that wonderfully. It fades to black, and everything comes back all distorted and dried out. The song feels like it starts falling apart in this moment. Even more than it did originally. You are not alone. This part is so sick as it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. God, it's so cool. No FNF mod has ever sold itself being corrupted as well as this one song has. I love how the song just keeps slowing down to it, never picks up speed. At least, not until everything falls apart completely. I love how the black bars appear here, like the song is trying to pick itself back up again. It recognizes some coding and tries to apply it to the song to maybe get it back on track. But, nope. It's all downhill from here as it starts actively ripping itself to shreds. And I love it, it sounds so sick. The effect applied to both of their voices makes them sound like they're in genuine pain when they sing. The melodies become so frantic and panicked. It's like they're trying to escape the game because of how much pain they're in. God, it's so well done. The visuals are also fucking phenomenal. I haven't touched on the visuals in a while in any of my videos, but I gotta say, the visuals in the song are some of my favorite Heading FNF songs. They sell the breaking point so fucking good. The way he just turns into a black box, like he's trying to shield what he's turned into. Because if the same thing happened to Boyfriend that happened to Leo Invincible here, then maybe it's a good thing it's keeping it from us. God, I love this part of the song so much. It sounds like they're actively dying and just crying out for help to the player. God, Evil Iold is so fucking cool. God, I get why someone would have this low. This song is just awesome, dude. It's easily my favorite of Cartoon Cat. Well done, team. You guys did fucking amazing. And that was versus Cartoon Cat. For real this time. So, this mod is pretty great. A mixed bag for sure, but the highs are stupidly high. Albeit the lows being just as low, if not slightly lower. I'm excited to see what content this mod has coming in store for the future. I might make a little review on Commercial Break when it comes out. It's been taking a while, so I assume they're gonna have quite a bit of content in there at least, but I hope it's good. I feel like it's gonna be good. This mod is overall very solid. I like it. Because the y'all letter steal of approval. Up next, I'm not sure what I'll be doing. I've got quite a few mods I want to do, but then I've got a special thing that I want to do for y'all, so y'all better stay tuned for that, because that's going to be a treat. Until then, though, I've been y'all letter, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.